Always said in the channel, the biggest enemies of the state here in this country is Fianna Fáil Fine Gael, and they're really the essence of every problem that's in this country. And what would you know? They got into the controversy. And basically they said, fuck everybody else, we're just going to do our own thing, fuck yous all, and we're going to appoint somebody that's a former member of Fine Gael, was a former Fine Gael minister. We're going to appoint them, and nobody's going to say fuck all about it. That worked very well for them. That didn't go to plan for them. But again, Leo Varadkar today. The rules will change again. The flicking around the rules, Fáilte Ireland's rules and Westwood's, and outdoor dining and things like that. And the Attorney General, they're trying to switch a rule. They're trying to protect poor Leo and the rest of his cronies. From for what happened to come, because remember Golfgate, obviously every one of them in Golfgate should be in prison, because if that was the only taxpayer and Irish citizen to be up in court and be embarrassed and lose the whole job, lose the whole career. But again, politicians they don't have to. They might as well make up a law tomorrow morning and say politicians don't have to follow it. At least then everybody in this country, because you see the media, they're trying to say, oh, Leo made a terrible mistake, he's so sorry for it. Don't blame Leo. Look at Danny Healy way. People having fun down in Kerry. Jesus Christ, there's extreme danger. The people, they're killing people, these people down in Kerry, having a bit of fun, having a bit of crack after a whole year of lockdown. It's a disgrace. We're going to have to send the army out to every pub in Kerry to stop these people. Terrorists, the worse than any terrorist organisation. This is what the media is at the moment. And they're not focusing on Leo. And remember Leo sending leaks to his friends, government documents when he was Taoiseach. RT must have forgot about that. That must have fell off their mind. But again, if you ask me, he should be long gone. That's obviously breaking the law in sending official state documents to people who are not authorised to have them. And that's breaking the law. It's in the code of office. You can't send documents to here, there, and everywhere. Especially relating to state investment or state documents relating to anything, unless authorised by the department, unless authorised by the minister over it. And obviously it wasn't finalised, and he keeps saying, and Simon Howes keeps saying it's finalised. The plan was never finalised, what he sent to his friend. And he should have been kicked out of office for that. And again, long behold, Leo is here still, and he's still causing more hassle. Again, he's going to be Taoiseach probably next year. He'll be Taoiseach again, and Micheál Martin will be probably gone. Fianna Fáil probably just collapsing on itself by then. But yeah, he'd be Taoiseach. Leo will be Taoiseach again after all this, after all breaking the rules and everything that the vast majority of this people in the country doesn't want to have a clue, doesn't want him in office. Again, you see the majority of people. RT, basically being very kind and very courteous to Leo today. He was only on for about 6 minutes. Basically wasn't any hard questions really. Let's be fair. They probably go through Danny Healy way when he goes on RT, just because they want to knock out any opposition to any lockdown or anything that. They don't like that. They don't like anybody opposing RT or the government. Jesus Christ, we couldn't have that. We couldn't have people having their voices heard. And people voting Fine Gael out of office and Fianna Fáil out of office. God no, we couldn't have that. RT wouldn't survive. They need the funding. They need Simon Howes' brother still in the office in RT. They need that. They need it. But yeah, it's just a classic. Just change the rules and fuck everybody else. And that's just basically, forgive my language, but basically that's what they're taking in their head, and we have to be totally honest with ourselves. That's what they're saying in their head. That the people have no say. It's up. I can do my own thing. I don't have to go by any guidelines. Even though all the pubs in Westwoods didn't know about the 200 outside. Vast majority didn't have a clue. The vast majority of Westwoods and people I knew, who asked about birthday parties and things like that, have a little birthday party maybe outside in the garden of a Westwood or whatever, we're told no, it's only for weddings. And basically we're told to feck off, and that's the end of it. And again, you have them losing money for that, the Westwoods, and him supposed to be Minister for Enterprise too. He's really just neglecting his office. Like, talk about normal voting neglecting the office, but really just giving them the finger, really just giving them the huge big middle finger. And then everybody in Ireland coming on RT and basically saying, I regret it. I'm not going to do anything about it, but I regret it. I might, if that was you or me, if we were caught, take for example, we had a job in the morning in a McDonald's or something like that, the boss, some feckers will go on to the boss and say to the boss, this fecker was breaking the COVID guidelines, and we'd be kicked out of McDonald's, we'd get the sack. Apparently, again, too high up, too elite to be sacked, isn't that right? who's going to sack the Taoiseach? Who's going to excuse me? Sorry, tarnished that. But yeah, Micheál Martin too has gone into hiding. He's gone fucking, don't know why he's gone Switzerland or something like that. The jig's up. But again, this is happening every day of the week. Again, they're just taking us along for the ride. And it's happened every day of the week, and we're paying for it. RT should have asked who was paying for Catherine's opponent's later party. Who was paying for it, and how much did it cost? Again, RT 6 minutes to ask very serious questions, allegate very serious concerns of the people of Ireland who voted them in and who's paying their wages. RT, you could have spent 3 hours there questioning them, asking them every question. The only thing I say, we should have got Fitz and Brown in. Fitz and Brown would have fucking annoyed the heads off them. That Jum reported that interviewed Bertie Ahern, and Bertie Ahern ran away from him. We have to get that Jum reporter here. I'm telling you, if we had people like that, I keep saying it. I know he's whinging about Sky News Australia, praising, saying thank you YouTube for not letting them on for a week, not allowing them to post for a week on the YouTube channel. And if RT was like Sky News Australia, this country would be fixed in the week. Let's be totally honest. Because Sky News Australia is showing up, the Australian government showing up the New South Wales government, the Victorian government in Australia, for what they're doing. And again, over here, RT, there's only crickets. That's to be totally honest with you. Anyway, thank you for watching. Let me know what you take. You couldn't make it up. You couldn't. Like, if we sat here for an hour and tried to make something up about this, you couldn't make up this clown mode. And that's to be totally honest with you.